All right, guys. So I just want y'all to check this out, man. I just found this on the ground, and I just want to see if you see it. You know what I mean? You can look at the video I made yesterday, and then you can tell what I'm telling you. You can understand what I'm saying. This is how they put it, and look at who it's on. An 85-year-old person. Come on, man. Like, you're on your way out, but they'll cut you off, clip your wings right before then. I think this is like some tiara or something like this. Or maybe it went on top of a cake or something. I don't know. But it was on the ground, Broadway, right in front of the Apple store. And yeah, pretty much very fitting. You know what I mean? It just lets you know that, like, people see the harm. They don't see. I bet you the people that bought this, the people that made it know, but the people that buy it, the people that consume it, don't. You understand? Like, the people that consume it are so naive about what's really going on. And that's why, like, they'll get offended if you don't celebrate certain things with them, because they don't see the origin and the destination of it. That's all you got to understand. The OD, the origin and the destination, and the lowest common denominator, the ODLD, whatever you want to call it. All right, the down low, whatever you want to call it, because this is low down. Like, this is how they leave their mark, man. The worship of the beast. And y'all don't understand. It's just like calling your child a kid. You don't see it. You don't know the origin, and you don't know the destination. That's left-hand side. Left-hand side is going into eternal fire. Damnation. All right? Trying to tell you guys. This is not for play. They're sneaking it up on you. You understand? So when they're sneaking it up on you like that, like, for instance, like the dude right there just tried to sell me some hot dogs on the side of the road. All right? You understand that? Hot dog. Yeah, that's a play on the word God. So yeah, hot, you know, to God, whatever you want to call it. So, or God toe or whatever. And it looked like a long finger, like a Nephilim finger or some type of phallus. You understand what they're saying? Come on, man. Like, these cats is, you don't even know what it's made out of. That's what I'm saying. You don't know the origin of it, so you don't know the destination of it. You assume that everything is alike. But there is a world full of counterfeits. That's what I had to learn as a child, when I understood that just because it looked like Rice Krispies don't mean it's Rice Krispies. You know, it might be some generic brand, some local brand, some presidential choice brand. There's all these different types and shades, types and shadows. See, like I said, there's the producers that understand, but the consumers are on a learning curve. And the producers try to stay ahead of the learning curve. Well, not really. The learning curve kind of takes care of itself in a way, because it's very unknown. Like, it's the stuff that you don't know that you don't know. You understand? Like, you'll keep going in that circle because that's the learning curve. You going around in circles, and you doing laps. You doing bigger than a Daytona 500, Indy 5,000, whatever. I don't care. It don't matter. They sending you like in a loop, like a dang hadron collider. It's sending the left hand in one direction and the right hand in the other, and you collide into each other. And there you go. So, and you're in a circle until you do that. Like, so it's like you can bob and weave for your whole life, or you gonna get smashed. And like I said, that's what it comes down to. Like, it takes care of itself. You just play the game. The producers know, the consumers don't. All right. So you guys don't understand. You're a house divided is a house destroyed. I walked by the church this morning, and like I was kind of top of the morning, kind of feeling all right, look up, look at people, see how it's going. I walk by, people come right up out of the church, looking, not too pleasing to see you. Like, what the heck are you doing here? It's just like straight up give you the ignorance, the ignorance, just ignore you, just straight to your face. You know what I mean? It's obvious. But this is like I said, a house divided is a house destroyed. So you can post one thing and do another. You can pretend all you want and do all that stuff. At the end of the day, like I said, man, like, if you're not with your word, you're destroyed by it. You're sent in the opposite direction of your word. So you're going to be collided with that in the circle. Bam. I'm just trying to tell you guys, man, it's a circle of life or a circle of death for you guys. Those that rest, understand. They say that's how the universe works. That's what they're trying to say on the quantum and the astrological scale. They're trying to say that all of the particles, so science can only judge the matter, the physical. They don't judge the actual ether, the space within the mountain. They don't understand that they're inside of a mountain. Or maybe they do. Maybe they're just hiding it from you. But yeah, space, when you look up in the sky, you're inside of a big, big mountain, okay? On the outside of that mountain's a whole nother big, 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 giant place, okay? Let's just say that. Like, pretty much like Fee Fi Fo Fum. Pretty much like Asgard. Pretty much. All right. Anyway. So, let me just let you guys know something, man. Like, science is keeping you, they're judging this, they're keeping your knowledge confined into this loop of saying, oh, everything in the universe is only going in the same direction, or else it'd be canceled out. So like they said, when the Big Bang happened, this is what they're telling you. They're saying when the Big Bang happened, everything was going in all these different directions. Big pieces, small pieces, liquid pieces. There's different types of pieces and different type of viscosity and surfaces and textures, elements, and the way that they flow. So they create different effects when they pass through, by, within, or around each other. So that's what they were not telling you, but I know, I'm filling that in for you. So you get sparks and stuff like that. So anyway, what happens is they say the universe, everything either go left or right. And when it expands, and they're saying things are spinning because of the friction against each other, the rocks against each other, because there's supposed to be no friction in space, right? So the rocks colliding with each other, the big rocks will cancel out the little rocks, or the faster rocks will cancel out the slower rocks, depending on the consistency of the elements. So you understand that, like projectiles and stuff like that. So pretty much, and this is what I'm filling in for you compared to what they're telling you. They're telling you this, but this is what they're inferring. When I fill it in, I give you the detail, they give you the rundown. All right, so this is the devil's tale of it. So you could grasp onto that and toss it back at them. This is how they play you. They make you think that there's no hope. Everything it is already is, and this and that, and like they own it, and you're a product of it. That's a total lie. You know what I mean? You're out of control. We're out of control. We're the chaos that because they're denying the truth. So therefore, they impose the sanctions and illusions of control because we're in chaos. Meaning, like, they get to set the rules because we acting up. If we don't act up, then they can't set no rules. It's like the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. It's just like the COVID thing. It's just like anything that they've ever done when they bring through any type of law and order establishment or type of global initiation, mandates and stuff like that. It's examples that are made. So like they'll like I said, these examples, they have, like with the universe, everything's going in one direction. Anything that's going in the opposite is getting smashed by a bigger one. Or, like I said, it's going to go through it because it's a denser matter, or it's the density, the volume, stuff like that. You have clouds, nebulas, these are different types of spirit, I suppose. Like when they say elements and stuff. So this is how they're judging you. They only make you aware of vaguely. So that's their laws. They keep you vague, and that you're vacant. Like you don't have any choice because you've given over to science, and science means you're unconscious. Conscience means that you are a part of this, but you're not a part of it because you're a judge of this. You are a beacon. You're a light. You're a different element. You're not of this, but you're a part of it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like watchers, like angels. Like, it's one of the rules, if you ever heard about them, they said like time travelers is sort of kind of like the symbolization of an angel, where like they're not supposed to really interact with that timeline, you know what I mean, or else they could mess up something. That's scientists' point of view of it. But angels, watchers, were pretty much watchers. They would sit there and watch over and pretty much be invisible, and you wouldn't even know that they're there, meaning like they would not intervene unless it was given by the Most High, like, you know what I mean? So like, this is kind of like what we're supposed to be like, you know what I mean? Like, we're supposed to have patience. We're supposed to pretty much be very clear and see through so that the truth comes through. All right? And this right here, this is an angel. This is a sign of an angel taunting you. Like the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington. That's a perfect example of an angel taunting you. Like in the movies, period. Anything from Los Angeles, they're taunting you. There's always something there. Anything on TV, the news, just the word, the news alone, they're taunting you. Like everything that in Enoch, it tells you that all the tools and stuff like that came through the angels. So like they give it to you, but like for the most part, you're being taunted about what it's for. You don't understand like what this stuff is really used for. You know what I mean? And that's the entertainment part. That's what keeps you going around in a circle. Because if you knew better, you would have believed otherwise. All right? So this is the point, guys. You guys need to beware that no matter how old you are or how young you are, they got this they got very sneaky, subtle ways of being evil and getting you to go along with it. Like Stockholm syndrome. You know what I mean? Like you'll fight for it and die for this because you don't understand what it is. If you understood, you wouldn't wake up pretty much because you'd fear where the truth is. So like you're given sort of kind of like this blindness so that you can actually have some type of I guess intervention or revelation, or miracles happen, or have some type of effect. Like I said, be a part of it, but you're not like, you're not bound to it, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and call this video over and out, because this is that's the deal, man. It's always gonna come with entertainment, the highest form of exorcism. You think it's harmless, from birthdays to Santa, he got you all in check. All right, guys. So and it's been allowed. He's been let that to happen to you through him, through the Most High. The devil has asked for this, and the Most High allowed this to be. So you gotta understand that he's mocking you, because if you would have believed otherwise, you wouldn't fall prey to this. All right. So yeah, man, this was somebody's crown, I suppose, for their birthday, and it got smashed. And I realized, yeah, it was fallen for a reason. All right, guys. If that's any indication of things to come, beware. Wonder who's turning 85. I'm gonna go check that out. All right, y'all, have a good night. Peace. To the Rabba Hayashara Haya Kadosh, to the Rabba Yashaya Kadesh, to the Rabba Ruach Kadesh, to the Rabba Panama O Shem Yashaya Hamashiach. Arami Amen.